In this video, we're going to illustrate a problem from the homework. This is number 1. Based on historical data, your manager believes that 35% of the company's orders come from first-time customers. A random sample of 133 orders will be used to estimate the proportion of first-time customers. What is the probability that the sample proportion is less than 0.29? Okay, our procedure here is to take the information that has been given, plug it into our z-score formula. Once we have a z-score, we'll go to the z-table and extract a probability. Let's identify the elements that were given in the description of the problem. Their sample size was 133. So that is our value for n. The historical percentage here, that's the prevailing knowledge for the proportion that would apply to the population. That would be for p. P is 0.35. What are we going to plug in for p hat, the sample proportion? Well, that is the sample proportion of interest in this question. That is 0.29. Let's plug in these values into the z-score formula. When plugging this in, I often like to do the denominator first on its own, just because it's kind of a complicated little mess there, and I want to take it easy. So I'm going to open up a calculator. I computed the value for the numerator, and as mentioned in the previous video, the denominator, this square rooted amount, is usually going to be quite small. Okay, now we can do this division to get our z-score. It is going to be a negative number. Our z-score is negative 1.45. Now let's take that to the z-table and extract the probability that we need. We want the row that says negative 1.4 and the column that says 0.05. And we want to find that probability that matches up with that row and that column. So we want to write down 0.0735. Since the question asked for the probability that the proportion is less than 0.29, we don't need to do any arithmetic with this answer. We don't need to subtract it from 1 or anything like that. So that will be our answer. Let's type it in, 0.0735, and that's great.